but I was shocked. I was shocked, you guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Hello. I almost just fell over. Okay, rewind. Welcome back to my channel. It's Keegan. We are doing a weekly vlog. Today is Monday. We are starting off this weekly vlog with a little haul. Fun. I got an Amazon package delivered at my door. Here's the thing about me. I am always like this, and it's stupid. I always want to save money. So whenever I think of that I want to purchase something, I'm like, no, I'm not going to purchase it. I want to save money. And then I'll go weeks, maybe a month, not purchasing anything. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm saving so much money by not impulse spending, blah, 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 blah. And then one day I'm like, you know, I've saved a lot of money. I deserve to buy these things. And then I buy everything that I wanted. So I end up spending the same amount of money. I just wait to buy these things for a really long time. This is one of those things. I actually have a lot of stuff coming this week, you guys, because I ordered a lot. So this was one of those things. Dropped it. We are starting off this vlog with a really weird item, nipple covers. I don't know if you guys see the brand Cakes all over TikTok. I always see that brand, and I wanted to buy them on Amazon, but they don't sell them on Amazon. So I went for the next best thing. I'm really big about returning things. That is one thing that I'm really big on. If I don't like it, I will return it. I just get nervous like buying things from brands like that about returning them, and I know Amazon, you can return them really easily. So this one had the best reviews. It's called Nippy's Skin Original. These are basically, like, from my understanding, silicone sticky. Why won't they ever, does anyone else always like struggle opening things like this? Like, why won't the thing won't come out, and then I always end up ripping it, and then it just like doesn't look as nice. If I want to return it, it will not open. Oh, did I get it? This cannot be this hard. I am an adult woman and I can't, haha, I used a knife. Life hack. Oh, they come in a nice little packaging. I'll link these down below for you guys, but they're just supposed to be like little nipple covers, and hopefully they're invisible, because there's just some tops that I don't want to wear a bra with, but I don't want my nipples like poking through, if you know what I mean. Because like sometimes I think it's a vibe. I will be the first person to admit, sometimes I think my nipples poking through my shirt, it's like part of the look. I don't know if that's inappropriate to say. Sometimes I think it's a vibe. I'm like, oh, it adds like a little edge. But sometimes I'm also like, that's inappropriate. Like, I'm gonna be around like my parents, you know? I got these. Oh, they're nice and thin, which is nice, because sometimes you can like see them, but are they sticky? Okay, they're sticky. They're just supposed to they're supposed to go like this onto your skin under your shirt. So I will keep you guys updated if I like these or not. But okay, first thing I got. Second thing I got, wait, let me close this. Oh, I thought that was gonna be smooth. It wasn't. I accidentally scammed this company. It wasn't intentional, but I did scam them by accident. So I think these are my Puras. A Pura is like a wall scent thing. If you guys watch, I think this is my last vlog or the vlog before, mine broke. So I had to contact customer service, send mine back, and then they were like, okay, after you send yours back, we'll send you one. They sent it to my old address by accident. So I emailed them and I was like, hey guys, you accidentally sent it to the wrong address. Like, can you send it to this address? They never responded. So then I contacted customer service, telling them the same thing. Hey, they sent it to this wrong address. This is my new address. Can you send it here? And they were like, yeah. So they sent me one. And then the original email that I sent that they didn't respond to, they responded to and sent me another one. So basically I got a free one by accident. So I accidentally scammed them. And I'm like, do I return it or do I keep it? Like, I think I might keep it. Granted, it was on them. It wasn't my fault. I guess I was just too impatient waiting for them to respond. So they sent me two instead of one. Technically, I paid for one of these, just not the other. I almost feel guilty about this, the fact that they sent me a second one by everything is falling. But it's basically like a wall scent diffuser, and then you put little fragrances inside of them, and it makes your apartment smell really good. That's what we're starting off with today. Just got a free scent diffuser by accident. Oops. I'll set these up later today, but I have quite a bit of work to get done today. Yeah. Also, I hate when my air conditioning goes off. I don't know if you guys can hear it, so we're gonna go hide from the air conditioning. We're gonna hide from it because it's really loud and annoying. We're in my bedroom. I really want to start making my bed in the morning, but I don't. I'm just lazy. If you guys remember, I talked about this in my last weekly vlog that I've been applying for jobs. I'm still going to keep applying for jobs, but I had a phone call interview last week and I was like, I bombed that. Like, I did so bad, so bad. But I knew I didn't want to work for the company. I just took the interview as kind of practice. They emailed me and they were like, we want to schedule a second interview. This will be like an hour-long phone call interview. I decided not to do the phone call interview, which I probably should have granted for practice and experience, but I knew that I didn't want to work for this company, so I didn't want to waste their time, even though I probably could have used the experience. But I was shocked. I was shocked, you guys. I thought I bombed that interview, and I was blown away that this company wanted me to come back for a second interview after I did so bad in the first one, but I still declined because I didn't want to take the job. I'm kind of looking back and I'm like, I probably should have done it, but I didn't. So it's fine. Just wanted to give you guys an update on that I didn't do as bad as I thought I did, which makes me feel more confident when I go into interviews in the future. But yeah, I'm still going to be applying for jobs. I've heard there's this thing called the September surge. I hope it actually happens. I hope it's true that a lot of companies are starting to hire in September. So we'll see if that's true. I'll keep you guys updated, but I wanted to give you guys that update. But I need to get back to work. My hair is kind of greasy. I feel like I've been trying to wash my hair twice a week. I've been doing the hair oil. I feel like I've been talking about this a little bit, but more so on TikTok. I've been using this brand Miel. I'll link it down below, but this is infused with biotin and encourages hair growth. I don't use this every day. I only use this before I shower, so like I said, 2 times a week, but I'm trying to grow out my hairline, and I've been using that for maybe 3 weeks, and I've already noticed, I don't know if you guys can see, like some baby hairs have been growing out just a little bit. Like, I don't know if you guys can see those. I have very like light blonde baby hairs, like they're almost see-through. Shit works. I do want to use dry shampoo in my hair though right now. Do I still have dry shampoo? Did I use it all? Oh wait, I swear I just saw it. Oh, I'm almost out of this, so if anyone has any dry shampoo hair recommendations, this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day. I really do like this. It is kind of expensive though. I used to use the brand, what was that brand? I'm blanking. What was the brand that I used to use? Batiste. I used to use Batiste, and I still really do like that one. I think that one smells really good, but I had this one. When I use dry shampoo though, I use like a lot of it. But I need dry shampoo because to last my hair, to only shower twice, not only shower, no. I shower every day. Only wash my hair twice a week, so I really need some product in between. So I'm just gonna let that sit in my hair for a while. I have an appointment at 2 p.m. and then I wanna run some errands afterwards. So my hair's gonna look like this for a while. So I'm just gonna let it soak in as much as possible. But if you guys have any dry shampoo recommendations that are not too expensive, let me know. Also, I think I might have mentioned this, not to bring up Taylor's lift again, because it's really my only personality trait, but I think I might have talked about this. I put all my confetti from the Eras tour in here, and it makes me smile every single time I look at it. I have a bunch of these like empty frames around my apartment, and I want to get some prints to start filling them up. It's on my get to it eventually mental to-do list of things. I also really want to decorate my apartment for fall. Like, I really want to do that. Once again, I've put off going grocery shopping until Monday. So I have some of this leftover pasta. This doesn't even look good anymore, but it's from Trader Joe's. It's like kind of like this cheese-filled pasta with pink sauce. So that's what I'm gonna have for lunch, but I need to go grocery shopping. I'm planning going after my chiropractor appointment, but I still have a lot to do before then. Okay, I do not think this is going to be enough food to fill me up. I'm trying to think of what I have. Let's go look at my fridge. I feel like I don't, why is my shoes in the way? What? Move. I feel like I don't really have a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll make some broccoli as a side dish. I feel like that's not gonna fill me up either. I have nothing. Girl dinner. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to go run some errands. I got dressed a little bit nicer for it. I mean, these pants, they're from Abercrombie. I got them over a year ago, so I don't know if they still sell this color, but I think they might sell other colors. And then this top I got from Zara, and that's kind of it. I don't look too nice, but I mean, I look nicer than I looked before. I'm afraid that I'm gonna sweat in these pants because it's 110 plus degrees outside. It was so nice last week because I don't even know why it was nice last week, but it was in the 90s and I was like, this is the most amazing weather ever, and I thought it was gonna last, and then it didn't. Happens every single time. It like teases you almost. But I'm gonna go run some errands. We're gonna go to the post office first, and then we're gonna go to my chiropractor, and then we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. I'm very excited to run these errands. Update on my chiropractor appointment if anyone cares. If you guys remember, last week I went to Chicago for a doctor's appointment because I've been having these issues with my spine apparently. Someone just pulled up right next to me. This is gonna be so awkward having them see me vlog. Oops. Oh, now they're reversing. Maybe they're adjusting. because they're kind of parked kind of close to me. Or maybe they saw me and they're like, nope, nope, they are adjusting. Wait, I'm just gonna wait till they get out of the car because I'm like feeling embarrassed. Okay, we're back. I just get embarrassed for no reason at all. But if you guys remember last week, I went to Chicago for a doctor's appointment to like get like a second opinion on my spine. The guy that I went there disagreed with what the people said here. So I basically had like 2 differing opinions. So part of me is like, do I get a third opinion? And it's just very expensive to get all these opinions and I don't really know what's best, but I still am going here just to see. I don't know. The lady that I saw today, she said that I should start coming in on Thursday mornings rather than Monday afternoons, because Thursday mornings they do like a free stretch thing, so I could maybe get some stretches that will help my spine, which sounds like it'd be a better alternative. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I am gonna go next Thursday, but now we're gonna go to Trader Joe's and get some food and I'm really excited. I forgot to mention, I don't know if anyone cares, I don't even know if anyone knows what this means, but she was saying that it seems like my muscles are so tight that it's pulling down on my spine, and that's why I'm having so much pain in the areas that I'm having it. So the area that I'm feeling pain is not necessarily the area causing the pain. It makes sense. I've been told that a few times in the past, but I really want to try working on my posture more, so hopefully the stretching thing will help me. But then I also looked up like a bunch of TikToks from people and like how to improve your posture, so that's a new thing that I'm going to be trying. One of the bananas came undone, so here I am eating my banana now. Let me do a Trader Joe's haul. I think I already said this. I don't know. I feel like I've been repeating the same things over and over and over, but I asked you guys' wine suggestions. My friend Emma recommended this one. It's from the brand Freak Show, and it's a Cabernet. It's a red wine, and then I also got this peach wine from Love Olivia. I've actually bought this before, but then I never tried it, and I think I opened it, and then I was like, oh, I'll drink it later, and then it went bad. So I don't think I ever tried this, but this one is always so highly suggested. I got these peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets. This was an impulse purchase. I wanted to get a snack for the week and I really wanted mangoes and they didn't have mangoes, so I was like, okay, I might as well get this. It's not at all similar to mangoes. And then I got some bananas as well. One of my bananas, like I was saying, like fell off of its head. So I'm just snacking on a banana. For protein, I got salmon and then the sweet Italian sausage. It's chicken sausage. Got these mozzarella pearls. A bagel. I was so sad not eating a bagel this morning. That is the worst thing about pushing off my errands until Monday is I can't have my bagel in the morning. I also need to just stop doing it. Like I just never want to be productive on Sunday. I just want to lay on my couch and do absolutely nothing. But I cannot keep doing that. I also got some arugula and that was my haul. I was wondering, I was like, why is it so expensive? Like I didn't get nearly as much stuff as I normally do. Then I remembered it's because I got 2 things of wine. So I'm gonna finish my banana, probably eat some of these pretzels, and then get back to work. Quite a few hours later, so I finished rough cutting my weekly vlog and then I prepped for a video that I'm gonna film tomorrow, and then I've been applying for some jobs. Honestly, it's so like discouraging applying for jobs. And then I responded to your guys' comments. Someone was saying that they were applying for jobs all summer and then they finally got a job offer and they started their job, which by the way, congratulations. And that made me feel very validated because I haven't even been doing this for a month of applying to jobs, and I knew that it was gonna take me like months and months and months. But I think it's one thing to like know that something is going to happen, and then it's another thing to actually experience it. But I was just feeling discouraged, and that made me feel very validated that it's not an easy, quick process. I think what I keep struggling with is comparing myself now to myself in the past when I was in college. If you guys were following me when I was in college, my senior year of college, how many times can I say college in one sentence? Apparently a lot. I was applying for some jobs and I got so many interviews back to back to back. I even got a job offer that I ended up turning down because the timing of it wasn't right, and I decided that I wanted to do YouTube full-time after that. I keep comparing myself now to myself then because I was just getting so many offers after offers, but the job market is completely different. My experience is completely different. I'm over a year out of college. Everything is so different, and I need to stop comparing myself now to myself 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. It's hard though, I will admit. It is very hard to not compare myself. That is like the one thing that I feel like I'm really constantly trying to work on, is to not compare myself to others, to not compare myself to even past versions of myself, or comparing myself to where I thought I was going to be, or who I want to be, or where I want to be. I was thinking about this morning actually. I'm almost annoyed that this is my mindset. I made the realization that I'm thinking this way and that I don't want to think this way, but I almost feel like I'm so behind behind in life. I'm 23 years old, and I mean, I decided to do YouTube and my to-do list business full time after college, so I didn't get a traditional corporate America, in-person, remote, hybrid job like most of my friends do. And I feel like I keep comparing myself to people in my life that I'm like, they're so much more ahead of me. No matter when I get a job and where I start, I'm always going to be 1 to 2 years behind all of my friends, all of my peers, and I just feel like I'm so behind in life. But then I also had this realization that no, I'm not. I may be 1 year to 2 years behind them starting their job, but there's also so many people my age that are doing so many different things. I had this realization, like, I have friends that they're not working in a job field that they want to be working in. They may be a waitress, they may be nannying, they may be working in a job field that they don't like, or that they don't want to go into and do long term. I have people that I know that are traveling. I don't know how they can afford that. And there's so many people doing so many different things. Those are just 2 examples of that. Also, by the way, I hope that didn't make it come off as like waitressing or nannying or any kind of thing like that is not like a real job or not the right thing to do. I hope that didn't come off that way, because those are still very valid jobs that are still very hard, very time consuming, and you still make money from it, and those are valid jobs. I hope that didn't come off as that. But what I'm trying to say is everybody is doing something different, and I need to stop comparing myself to everybody. I'm not behind in life. I'm exactly where I should be, and I'm doing the things that I want to do to get to where I want to be. That's how I'm trying to reframe my mindset. It's hard because I feel like my brain automatically goes into that negative mindset. Like, that's just kind of the default for so long, and I've really been trying to work on that's not healthy for me. That doesn't benefit me in any way thinking that way. So I need to rewire my brain, and that is so much harder. So much harder done than said, or easier said than done. Yeah, anyways, I also was responding to your guys' comments on my most recent video, and you guys have been so nice to me. You guys are always so nice to me, and I just wanted to say, like, I don't know if I say this enough, but I appreciate you guys so much. Like, the comments you guys leave, they truly make my day. Like, I wish I was filming a time lapse of me responding to these comments, because I just had such a big smile on my face that it was like hurting my cheeks how big I was smiling. Oh, my air conditioning just turned off. But I just wanted to say, like, the comments that you guys leave me, especially in moments where I'm feeling discouraged or I'm feeling like not good enough, not worthy, like, your comments mean so much to me. Not that I'm like looking for external validation, it's just nice to be reminded that people care about me. And so I just wanted to say thanks so much. Like, I truly will never be able to put into words how much you guys mean to me. I feel so grateful. Also, I did put those pasties on, and I don't know if it's like weird to return them because they're touching my boobs, but I don't think I like them. You could kind of see through the shirt with them, and I also keep feeling them like unsectioning from my skin, which doesn't feel great, which I'm like, ugh. So I feel like now that I've pointed them out, I need to cover my skin. I'm gonna apply for a few more jobs, but I do have plans with a friend. This is going to be a really busy week for me. I feel like I have plans with people every single night this week. Whenever I do have plans with people, I try not to vlog it so I can be more in the moment. I also never want to make my friends feel like I'm exploiting them, or like the times that we hang out. That's something I really struggle with, and something I'm quite honestly really insecure about. I never want to make people feel almost like I'm using them for content. I don't know if that is coming off the right way, but it does make me feel insecure. So I'm gonna keep applying to some more jobs, and then I'm gonna get ready for my plan pretty soon. Probably gonna be applying for jobs for maybe like 30-45 more minutes. I try to do 1 to 2 hours a day, and I've already done it for like an hour. It is really discouraging applying to so many jobs, but it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything will work out. I'm a very big, everything happens for a reason. Everything will happen the way it's supposed to happen. I almost feel like, I don't even know if this makes any sense, but there's no such thing as making the wrong decision, because regardless of what decision you make, it's a decision you were meant to make, and it will lead you somewhere. Whether it turns out good or it turns out bad, if it turns out bad, it will lead you to a different opportunity. That's a big mindset thing that I have. I don't know if it's true, but I want to think it is, because it makes me feel less anxious about making the quote-unquote wrong decision. Everything leads you to a place, whether you thought you were going to be led there or not. I don't know why I'm so rambly right now, but I think we've all had things in life that we thought we wanted and it didn't work out, and it was the biggest blessing that it didn't work out. Curious to see where I end up in a few years. Okay, but I'm gonna apply to some more jobs. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I want to apologize for not filming anything after that last clip yesterday, because I was getting ready for my plans with my friends, and I was filming a TikTok on how I would cover my acne when my acne was really bad. I was like sharing the technique, and that took a really long time, and then I had to get dressed, and then next thing you know, I was like running late, so I didn't have time to like vlog or anything. And I was like, dang it, I didn't get a vlog clip. But I was like stressed running out of time because I took so long filming that TikTok. I had dinner with my friend, I had a really good time, and then I went home. I did not sleep very well last night. Whoever lives above me woke up at 4 a.m. and woke me up. And the thing about it is, I'm just gonna keep complaining about it, but do nothing about it. So I'm gonna eventually have to stop complaining about it in my vlogs and just get over and accept it, because you can't yell at someone for like getting out of bed in the morning. Like, why are they getting out of bed at 4 a.m.? Seriously, like, what do they do for work that they're waking up at 4 a.m.? So I am pretty tired. I did shower. I hair oiled my hair this morning before I went to the gym. I was going to do, okay, so I downloaded this app. It's called the app Form. I saw it on TikTok and someone was talking about how they use this app and how they have a 14-day power Pilates program. And I have read a bunch of things that Pilates is supposed to be really good for your back and for recovery and if you have any injuries. So I thought that would be really nice to do and maybe ease my way into trying Pilates instead of going to like a studio right away, because I feel like I get a little anxious going to things like that. So I was like, oh, if I do it at home, blah, 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 blah. They have a 14-day Pilates challenge. I meant to start it on Monday and I realized I did a random video and not the 14-day Pilates challenge. So I was like, okay, I'll start it on Tuesday. I did not start it today. I did not, because I was so tired. So I just walked on the treadmill, but I will start it tomorrow. That is my goal, start it tomorrow. But yeah, after I went to the gym, I just showered and then tea. Well, this isn't tea, but I have a job interview tomorrow. I think it's so funny that I was talking yesterday about how I was feeling so discouraged. Now I have a job interview tomorrow. I will say this job is fully on site in person. Ideally, I would love to have a remote or a hybrid job. Even you guys comment on that. You're like, Keegan, you should definitely try to find like a remote or hybrid job. The issue with remote jobs is it's so much more competitive because anyone can apply to it. Whereas an in-person job, only people that live or are willing to relocate to that area can apply for it and get interviews in that job. So we will see, but I think it's going to be a good experience to interview. So whether or not it goes, maybe it'll go really well and I'll love the company and just be like, that's okay, I don't mind commuting every single day, or maybe I won't and it'll just be good experience. But I'm trying not to stress myself out. It's at 1:15 tomorrow, but I do think it's funny that I was talking yesterday about like how I'm so discouraged and now I'm like, you know, getting a job interview. But I'm going to film my September reset today. I need to finish getting ready for it, but I have my therapy appointment in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna do that, and then hopefully my hair will like be more dry by the end of that appointment. I swear my therapist has never seen me with my hair down because it's always in like some greasy slicked back ponytail or bun. But that is kind of the goal for today. I'm just prepping a few things right now. I'm like making the pie charts and everything for my September reset, so it'll be like nice and pretty for me to edit. But yeah, last night was really fun. I tried pho. Is that how you pronounce it? Pho for the first time. Really good. Hard to eat. Struggled eating it a little bit, but it was really good. And so I would definitely eat that again. I think it's fun growing up and that my palate is not so simple. I used to be a very picky eater. Now I feel like I'm a lot more willing to like try new foods and different types of cuisines. I really liked it. I would definitely eat it again. I also need to fix my posture. I'm trying to think of anything else. I really, really, really want to decorate for fall. Like I'm holding myself back from doing it. But anyways, I'm just going to keep getting ready and working on these few things before my appointment, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, also I got a package in the mail. I think I know exactly what this is. I always get excited when I can open these things without scissors. It makes me feel so strong. I ordered these little eyebrow scissors, these tiny scissors, because I got my eyebrows laminated last week and I don't love them. They kind of go all over the place and there's a few pieces of hair that I'm like, I want to trim those. So I got these little eyebrow scissors. I'll link them down below. Very random. I have a few more things coming in the mail. I also got this yoga ball because a doctor that I went to in Chicago told me that like that's a nice stretch for your spine, is to like round your back on the yoga ball. So we'll see how that goes. I need to stop talking and get working, but I hope you guys are having a good morning. And I do apologize for not getting any clips last night of me getting ready for my plans with my friends. I just had my therapy appointment. My therapist and I were actually like crying, laughing, because like we just kept making like jokes to each other. Like we were talking about things, but we just like, I don't know, we just kept making jokes that we were both like, tears were coming out of our eyes. We were laughing so hard. But I'm going to make lunch. Dang it, I didn't realize that I don't really have anything pre-made right now. And I went grocery shopping yesterday for all those recipes, but I didn't prep anything. I don't like doing this to myself. I might put it off then. I'm gonna eat a snack instead. I'm currently going to start getting ready to film my video. I don't know why. I'm just not in like a filming mood right now, but like I'm gonna film the video, you know? Because if I don't do it now, I won't have time for it because I have my job interview tomorrow. I am a little nervous about the job interview. I feel like I bombed the last one. Then they asked me back. Part of me was thinking that I was talking to my therapist about this. Like they only asked me back because not a lot of people applied, because that job that I interviewed for last week, the job listing had so many red flags to it. I don't think a lot of people applied for it. Like on LinkedIn, it didn't show that a lot of people applied for it, but who knows if that is like an accurate number. I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind. I've been really so much better at just like protecting my peace. I don't know if that's the right way to describe what I'm talking about, but I've been so much better about letting things that are out of my control not control me. It's so freeing, and I'm not perfect at it. I still struggle with this, but before, I think having a job interview tomorrow would stress me out right now, and an hour from now, tomorrow, I think it would just constantly be stressing me out, and I'm not going to let it stress me out until it comes time to needing to start preparing for the job interview, because I wanted to prepare a little bit, maybe like an hour or so before. I'm so proud of myself for the progress that I've made recently with my anxiety, with everything. I don't know if everything, maybe not everything. I'm not proud about everything. It's so much easier said than done, but I also think it's almost self-discipline. I think that's a huge thing, because before I was like, well, why can't I just do this? Like, why can't my body just naturally not stress about things? But now I'm like, okay, we are not allowed to stress about this. Let's focus on what we can focus on right now. And that's really helped me. I'm thriving. I don't know if I'm thriving, but I'm just not letting the little shit control my life anymore. Or at least I'm trying not to let the little shit control my life anymore. But I did, like I said yesterday, I filmed a little TikTok on how I would cover up my acne. So if you guys want to see that, I mean, my face has gotten so much better. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys, I am getting my skin microneedled on Wednesday. What? No, Friday. Did I already tell you guys this? I struggle with this. It's kind of like my mom. My mom will tell my sister something twice and tell me 0 times, and she'll be like, I told you that. And I feel the same way about YouTube and TikTok and all my other platforms. I'm like, wait, I know I said this, but where did I say this? But I'm getting my skin microneedled on Friday. Microneedling is really good for acne scarring. So basically it's like a bunch of needles poking into your skin, and then it makes your skin, I don't know if it's collagen. I don't know the technical terms for this. I'm not a professional, but it promotes your skin to repair itself, which will repair like acne scarring and discoloration and stuff like that. And I have quite a bit of acne scarring from when I did have pretty severe acne back in the day. So I'm really excited for that. I'm going to take you guys with me on that little journey of that. And so I want to make like a TikTok of like my skin before microneedling, my skin immediately after, my skin an hour after. But I know that like this weekend I won't really be able to have plans with people because my skin will be like crazy. So it's going to be super red. My skin is just naturally really sensitive, so it's going to turn bright red. I already know it. But I'm really excited for it. I hope it goes well. I'm sure it will. Okay, I'm going to finish getting ready because I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. Sometimes I just start rambling and I'm like, okay, this is a waste of energy. Do I look crazy? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start getting ready. Okay, so I did my hair. No, I didn't do my hair. I did my makeup, and I still need to film that video. I haven't even started it yet, but I have a notification that I have a package that I need to pick up because I kept missing the delivery and I need to sign for it. So they dropped it off at a CVS location. So I'm gonna go pick it up really quickly now that I have time. Honestly, I'm doing whatever I can to procrastinate filming this video. I don't know why I'm procrastinating it so much, but I am. So I'm just going to put on my GPS, pick up the package. Also, because I want to wear some of these clothes in the video. I don't know why I keep procrastinating this. It's not good for me. But anyways, we're gonna go. They dropped it off at a CVS, which is interesting. I didn't know they had packages at CVS, but they do. It's a package of a bunch of clothes that I ordered, and then they kept delivering it when I was out of town last week, and then here we are having to pick it up now. But I don't mind. I used my Dyson Airwrap and I like rolled out these front pieces and then I put them on a little Velcro roller. I'll show you guys next time I do it because I like the way it frames my face more. What do we think? But I didn't do this part of my hair, just these pieces. But I actually really like it. Anyways, we're gonna go pick up this package. Okay, so I want to give you guys a little haul, but little quick story first. If you guys saw in the little like montage footage that I had, I accidentally like entered through the wrong way, like the sliding door opened the other way. And as I was leaving, I was walking behind this woman and she did the same thing where she tried like exiting out of the wrong side of the door. And I was like, oh my God, I did the same thing. Like, ah. And she was like, you are so beautiful. And I was like, thank you so much. So are you. And she goes, I'm not beautiful. And I was like, don't you dare say that. I think I might be wearing too much blush though. I feel like I've been getting complimented a lot recently and it's really been boosting my self-esteem and like confidence. The other day I was at Zara like 2 weeks ago. Not to be stereotypical, I've had a lot of experience with Zara employees where they're kind of like cold and mean to you. Not all of them, not all Zara employees, but some that I've experienced. Like I always get scared going into Zara because I've had like negative experiences with the employees, just that like they're not very like welcoming. So I was at Zara and I was like checking out my stuff and I was just like asking a guy how his day was going, and he was like, you have such a positive and uplifting energy or like personality. And I was like, oh my god, I just have been like feeling so good recently. I don't know. Anyways, a reminder, compliment someone. This is everything that I got. I'll link all the stuff down below for you guys. It's from Garage. I got a lot of stuff, just warning you, and I'm planning on returning what I don't like. So let me know your thoughts. Oh, it's all like sealed in like one plastic bag. Less plastic waste. There's a few things that I got the same item in different colors because when I like something, I'm gonna wear it twice. I got this sweater for the fall and winter. It's like a little crop striped sweater. It's like navy. It might look black on camera, but it's navy in person. Really cute. I like this so far. Oh, I got this dress, which I think is so cute. I thought this would be fun to like wear on a first date or something like that. But it's this little floral dress, this little like tank top dress, and then the back is open. I think this is so cute. I was at Garage when I went to Zara a few weeks ago, and I liked all the stuff they had, but they didn't have anything in my size. Everything was sold out in my size. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna order this stuff online. I also got this little like white corset kind of style top. Cute. Oh, I guess I also got it in this like sage color. Like I said, if I like it, I'm gonna get in 2 colors. I got a few things in this sage color. Okay, my back really hurt. You guys know my back problems. We're moving it over here so I can lean against my couch. I also got this little tank top. It's so cute. So it's like high neckline and then the back is open. Oh, but it does look kind of see-through. So I wonder if you could see my nipples through it. And it's not the type that you can wear a bra with. I could wear those pasties, but those pasties, you can kind of see the outline of them and that looks like a very thin material. I also got this cute little green one. Like the cutout of this a lot. Oh, I also got this little green. This is like very spring style stuff, which is funny that we're going into fall. This little like green kind of cute floral top. Thought it was very girly and feminine. I also got this, I told you I got a lot of stuff. This kind of like lavender corset tank top. I also got that open back in a light pink. Really cute. I also got the square neck in the light pink. I don't know which color I'm gonna keep. I also got this, oh, this is thick. This is really nice quality. This is just like pink little baby tank. I also got that corset. Oh, this is a different corset top. This corset top with like these thicker sleeves in red. That's hot. And then I also got this in this like little baby pink or baby yellow color. That's my haul. Speed round. I'll try it all on for you guys later on, but yeah. I'm wearing this top right now and I think it is so cute. I love it. I just finished filming my September reset. Now I'm going to upload all the footage into my computer. I also tried on one of those shirts that had like the high neckline and open back. Hated it. I feel like it like really emphasized like my armpit fat. I'll try on all those clothes for you guys. I don't know why, but I'm like so hyper today. Like I'm like talking a mile a minute and I'm like, I need to slow down, like calm down, Keegan. Yes, I didn't love that shirt, but I'll try them on for you guys and get your opinions. But I just finished filming that video. I feel like I talked way too fast in my reset video. Are you ever talking and then you're very aware that you're talking and then you're like, I'm talking weird or I'm talking too fast or I'm saying like too many times? I hate that. That's also one of those things that I notice if I'm having a good time with someone, if I'm aware that I'm talking or if I'm aware of how I look, if you know what I mean, like, oh, like is my shirt like bunching up or something like that. If I never noticed that in my head, I'm like, I had such a good time that I wasn't aware of any outside sources or factors. I was just so in the moment with that friend. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's always like a keystone for me of if I'm having a good time with someone, if I'm aware of everything going on outside or if I'm just enjoying my time with them. But yeah, I was noticing I was talking so fast and I was like, he can slow down. And I haven't even had caffeine today, so I'm like, what's going on? But I kind of feel really pretty today. Do you guys see my eyebrows? Ever since I got my eyebrows laminated, they always do this. Like, chill. I'm like considering using those little eyebrow scissors that I got to like cut them off, but I don't know if that would look weird. I really like this color on me though. Do you ever have a day where you're like, I feel kind of hot, like I feel kind of good about myself, like okay, because I feel like a lot of times I don't really wear makeup and get ready, so when I do, I'm like, she's hot. I'm just kidding. Well, no, I'm not. You're allowed to think you're hot.